And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another reaction in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds. And that quest brings me back to Lankum, an Irish band that I listened to previously. I did a twofer reaction. You want to check that out? Maybe I'll remember to put it right here somewhere. You never know. Probably not. You might have to search for that one. But really fun band, and I really dug what I heard from Lankum. The following suggestion recommended this. Who was that? Ruben. Just stumbled across your channel. Lynched Lankum started off as a pair of punks ranting about capitalism at a protest backed by a tin whistle. Love that era of theirs, though the modern stuff is great too. They really know how to pick their tunes. Probably their biggest strength, to be honest, turning the overdone Wild Rover into a dirge? ? I'm like, well, that sounds interesting. The version by the Dubliners is the one I know the most of the Wild Rover, and I know that song. I don't know how much. I don't know the song all the way through. It's not one that I've listened to a million fucking times, but I have heard it before. So we'll see what Lankum does with it after I get the message out. All about the message, you guys. On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything. Culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. Okay, now, from The Livelong Day, the third studio album by Lankum, released October 2019. It is the dirge version, not my wording, not my description, of the Wild Rover. It sounds like it could be a dirge. Man, it just sounds sinister.
I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent half my money drinking strong ale and beer.
I don't know, is that a banjo or a mandolin or an Irish version of that? I'm not sure, but it is setting such a tone, and that violin or whatever really gave it that dirge feeling, gave it this sinister feeling, and her vocals over this are fantastic.
I must take better care in case fortune might come to my share. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give on. And I never will be golden while roving no more.
There's two things that this screams like it sounds like to me. First of all, it just sounds like, not trying to minimize it, it really reminds me of just some classic old school American bluegrass, just by the way it sounds, man. And there's a lot of similarities that I've talked to you a lot before about Irish traditional music and American bluegrass roots music kind of thing. It evolved from that, but it really just reminds me of that aspect. I forgot my second thought. Let's just keep going. It'll come back to me.
I went into an ale house. I used to resort, and I told the landlady that my money was short. When she heard of my story, oh, her answer 'twas nay, saying customs such as yours I could have any day. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give on.
What it sounds like when he comes in is the dwarf song in The Hobbit. The fires were rolling, whatever that was.
And I never will be golden while roving no more. I put my hand in my pocket, so money to find, and I pulled out the full of my 2 fists 5 times. When she saw I had the money, If I had half the money I
And-
left in your care, it would buy me 10 acres and my family rare. It would thatch me a cottage, it would build me a barn, it would buy me a coat for to keep my back warm. While rolling, I'll give it over. While rolling, give and I never will be colder. While rolling, no more.
It's got vibe. Yeah, I'm really glad they kind of took it, built it up instrumentally for the last quarter of the song or something like that. Whatever. Really cool extended outro that they had. That was the point. I was kind of like, it could have been half as long. You know, there was this natural point about halfway through where I was like, oh, it sounds like it should be done. Then it picks back up again. Kept going the same sort of delivery for another couple minutes, and then that really cool extended outro. But it's all vibe, man. This whole song is all vibe, and a great fucking way to describe that is the Wild Rover as a dirge, a 10-minute dirge. And Lankum. How many albums did they have out? All right. Any suggestions for that band? Throw them in the comment section. And please consider liking and subscribing if you like these videos. You want to see more about the Irish journey that I got coming up in a couple years. The What the Hell Everything podcast. All the things on this channel. It's literally What the Hell Everything. Until next time, thank you much, guys.
What the hell, everything?